You're listening to What's Up, Van Horn? And here are your hosts, DJ Rewind and Chris the Chief Herrera.
Good morning, Van Horn, Texas. What's up? What's going on?
Van Horn.
What's going on today?
Oh my gosh, we've been gone for about almost a week and a half.
Yeah, we've been gone for about a week and a half. Yeah, you're right. I think the last show was last Monday.
I believe so.
Yeah, we want to apologize for that, everybody. We didn't mean to do that. It's just that we had schedule conflicts and then internet problems. So, kind of just a turbulence.
Things that happen in Van Horn.
Of things that were going on. So, but it also gives us plenty of time to come up with a decent show for you. Good topics today. Contra, as you can see, Brian snickering over there. So, what's going on, Chief? What's going on, man?
Shit. There's a lot of stuff going on.
How's work, dude? We haven't checked in with you at El Capitan.
It's going good. We have in December we got a 25. We have another luncheon dinner. I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I haven't gotten all the details on it yet, but hopefully it'll be good. And then I gotta contact someone from the hospital about their Halloween. Wow, their Christmas party. Hopefully 60 people will get.
Well, Christmas parties come around this time of year, and I just remember last year when we did the Christmas party for the bank. Remember that? That by far was one of the best Christmas parties I've ever DJ'd or even been to. Period. That party was off the hook. Well, no, I actually asked them, and they told me they're doing it in Fort Stockton, but I told them I will gladly offer you my DJ services.
Go to Fort Stockton and bartend.
It was awesome, dude. You're talking about buckets of alcohol, buckets of beer everywhere.
My God, dude, there was so much liquor.
Bottles of liquor everywhere.
And we didn't even make a dent through it.
Yeah, all of open bar. You're talking about like $3,000 worth of alcohol. Right? Is that what they gave Vicky Jones?
I have no idea. I heard it was 1,000.
1,500, I think.
50. Yeah, that's what I heard.
1,500. But that's still a lot of. For a company Christmas party.
And then after when the lights came up and people were putting things away, and there was just like beer, liquor.
They didn't make a dent in that beer. They didn't make a dent in that beer at all. It was just crazy, and it was a good time. But and plus they gave money away like crazy. I think they gave a total of $1,000 away that day. That night.
They had prizes and everything.
And you should know. You should know your mom came home pretty much with money in the bank, fool.
Shit. I didn't even know about that. I might have to go find out. Shit.
I'm gonna put an application.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's where we were. We were trying to. I guess you could say we were kind of taking a break. It gets kind of.
Do we have pictures from the Halloween party or anything?
You know what? I don't, man.
You don't.
Maybe in the Women's Service League, if you go to the website of the Women's Service League. But I'm almost pretty sure they have the winners. First place was by Kiss.
Yes,
which was Alex Miller, Hillary Hillen, Valerie Flores, and Renee Alvarado. Mm-hmm. So congratulations to them. Second place was Uncle Fester, believe it or not.
Oh yeah,
the Big Chief, man. Big Chief got second. You know what was crazy? No, did you get second place or third?
I think.
No, you got third.
I got third place.
You tied for third, right?
Yeah, me and someone else.
Yeah, you tied for third. You got $25.
Yeah.
He got $25 and then he booked it out of there, dude.
I was peace out. It's time to go to Ruby's.
He got his $25 and headed to Ruby's, dude.
Golly.
So I don't even know who won the costume at Ruby's. Were you there for that?
No. Well,
nobody showed up till like 1:30.
It's at 1:30. Yeah, it was.
And that's how it typically is. That's why when they asked me to DJ the Women's Service League party, I really like to do it because everybody starts there, and then by 12:30 they're gone to Ruby's, which is like there's 30 minutes left in the dance anyway.
I think Andy Aras got first place.
He was funny. No, not Andy Aras. No. Jacob Corrales.
No, he got first place at the Women's Service League. Yeah.
No, that was Jacob Corrales.
Yeah, at the Service League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Miley Cyrus.
What?
You
He was dressed in
You didn't see that?
he
Oh
he was
my
dressed
God.
in a wife beater with underwear, and he had his
And
hair
the-
slicked back
Like,
and faded on the sides.
That's kind of hard to imagine.
Well, believe me, I didn't know what he was at first. I thought he was a baby.
baby or
Yeah.
Cupid or something.
But he was Miley Cyrus.
What?
They asked me to put on Wrecking Ball, and I did. And he had like a little wrecking ball he was
and a
swinging on,
sledgehammer.
and a sledgehammer. So it was really
It was, yeah.
It's great.
good. It was a good party. It was a good
But
party.
yeah, I think Andy Addis was Osama bin Laden.
Oh yeah. Andy Addis was Osama bin Laden, and he had
Oh,
a
that's who that was.
Yeah.
God damn it.
he had a iPhone hooked up to a bomb, and every time the bomb went off,
It's time for a shot.
he would yell something in Arabic or something.
I was trying to steal his Red
Yeah,
Bulls.
and then he would take a shot of a Jaeger bomb,
Oh my god.
I was trying to steal his Red Bulls.
which was
Oh.
which was magnificent, by the way.
As a matter, I think I got a picture. It's funny.
Show it to the camera, Chief, if you can.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna see. You know, it's an iPhone 4. People, sorry. You know,
It's still processing.
it's the fucking hamster's still going.
It's like the flip phone of nowadays.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fucking paperweight.
So what's up with you, Brian? How you been, bro?
Man, I've been busy. That's what I've been. But
You-
overall, life is great.
Life is great. Every time I talk to Brian, he's just Livin, living.
There we
Living the
go.
dream, man. All day.
Can you see that?
Push it into the camera a little more. Right there. I mean, I can see it. I can tell it's rubies.
Barely. You know
Oh, what is that?
what?
That's Andy.
Oh, that's Andy. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I
You
can see
the
it now.
vest? You see the vest?
I can see the vest. Yeah, I can see the vest. There you go. And then the huge beard. So
I asked him. I was like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Nobody." I was like, "All right."
I do not exist.
He's like, "I'm a terrorist." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Zero dark 30.
What if he's a real terrorist?
A real terrorist.
Zero dark 30.
Hell yeah.
So, anyways. All right, guys, what do we got going on today? We have a football game heading in tomorrow. We're playing Wink, I guess at 7:30 in Wink. So if you guys can make it out there, I believe will be the last game of the 2013-2014 season. So that'll be pretty much it for football as far as we're concerned in Van Horn.
Is that it? Is that the
Yeah,
last
we didn't
football
make the
game?
playoffs. I
Oh,
mean, we had tough teams, dude. I mean, what are you gonna do? Not much. Congratulations to goes out to the volleyball girls. They won, I believe it was by district. So congrats to them. They won by district, and I think they're heading towards the next round of playoffs, whatever that may be. So we wish them the best of luck, and like always, these girls bring home trophies, man. Our trophy case at the high school is stacked with volleyballs. You know what I mean?
Is that it?
Is that a bad thing or a good thing? What do you think?
Stuff with volleyballs, that's a bad thing.
I think it's okay. Shit, at least we have trophies in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather just have a trophy case? I mean, because our trophy case is huge.
I mean, there's
It's
a lot
like
of
a wall.
basketball ones
It's a
too.
big wall.
Well, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of basketball ones too.
Yeah, a lot of basketball trophies.
But what I'm saying is that the main ones you want to see are football.
Of course.
But
You know what I
Aren't
mean?
the trophies stuffed in the gym, in the high school?
What are those things made out of? That's what I want to know. Are those things like actually really like they're not gold? I know they're gold plated, but I mean,
Nah.
is there something I could throw on the floor and it'd be dented?
I mean, it's a
Right.
real frail material because it could break and it's like a hollow material on top
Unfortunately, I never had the privilege to win a district trophy in football, so I don't know what it feels like.
of it. Me neither. I don't know what it feels like.
So anybody has that's a good deal right there. If anybody knows what your district trophies feel like, we would like to know because we had never had the privilege of holding one.
Call in.
Call in and let us know. Like I said, congratulations goes out to the volleyball girls, and hopefully whatever y'all do in y'all's next round, y'all can advance. And they're the ones keeping the sports program alive, believe it or not. Because I mean, we sell tickets for football, but what are you gonna do when we don't win? You know.
Yeah. And typically football's a religion in Texas.
I just think it's more of a non-denominational religion here.
Yeah, like
know?
everybody just submits to it,
We want to send out prayers to OJ, ladies and gentlemen. We heard he's not doing really well, so that's on a sadder note. But we just want to kind of send out prayers to him. Hopefully, his family and whatever can they can pull through, and you know, God willing, he can get back and continue the fight. So prayers goes out to OJ. I wanted to talk a little bit about. I was, you know, I'm always on Netflix and stuff.
Netflix is
And
fun.
yeah, and I finally finished the series Breaking Bad.
Oh, so they got the current season that just ended.
They got no, well, they got all the way to season 5, which stops at episode 8, and then there's 8 episodes after that, which I had to purchase on Amazon,
Oh yeah,
which I purchased on Amazon to watch.
$1.99.
$1.99 an
Episode.
episode, yeah. So and they wanted, it's weird, they wanted $22 for the season, but $1.99 per episode. I did the math, and I'll buy each episode individually. It's cheaper that way. But let me tell you, dude, if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, you need to. It's just, you know, the last season, the last part of the series was kind of weird, man, because it really, I think it.
Spoiler alert.
Well, I don't want to say anything for anybody's seen it, but I mean,
I love spoilers.
you know,
Me too.
I can't do that. I can't do that because just for the fact is that I wouldn't want nobody telling me. You know what I mean? When I was watching the series, and even though they did, you know what I mean? Even though they did tell me anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, I love spoilers. I think they're yeah, of course, it's a little gay, but I love Charmed. You got Alyssa Milano.
From a guy's point of view, I can see that, but
like
from a gay man's,
Alyssa Milano, Rose McGowan, and Mary Holly Combs.
from a guy's point of view, I can see that, but from a gay man's point of view, I can't. You know what I mean?
But there is a website it's called thecharmones.com, and it posted.
But that series was over like 6 years ago.
A long time ago. But they had a website where they they had the episodes, the future coming episodes, and they had the script like posted online.
So they had episodes that hadn't been aired, but they were already written.
They're already written. So I knew exactly what was going to happen, before it aired.
So you pretty much read the book.
Yeah.
That's what happened there.
Basically.
Yeah. And we also want to send, was it April Padilla? Cross country girl. April Padilla made it to the next round, might be state quarterfinals. So congratulations to her. And hopefully she can make it happen. Bring home something from state.
Yeah.
Something with a big old UIL scripted in it.
UIL, University Interscholastic League.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you guys do any UIL things when you were in school?
I did UIL calculator just because Mr. Boonhorn would up my grade in chemistry and biology. So pretty much like anybody who was like in his class and wasn't in calculator would fail. So I decided I'm going to do calculator to pass, which I stayed in the back. You know, there was like 2 or 3 guys that were really good at calculator.
Well,
which
while he was giving everyone assignments, he was probably giving you
calculator
the
stuff.
calculator
Exactly. No, he
stuff.
was, and that's the reason. Is because he'd automatically kick you out of vocabulary, kick you out of definitions and stuff like that, and you would just do calculator work and you'd pass. So I said, I mean, it's a small sacrifice to do. You know, I gotta kill a Saturday every now and then, but the hell with it, dude. It's worth passing.
I was never in UIL.
No.
Only like in elementary school because I had to.
There's not really. I mean, is there any UIL events that are really good?
Well, I thought impromptu speaking was pretty cool.
That's true.
Impromptu, yeah.
That'd be
You
kind of
can't
or
go wrong
debate.
with that.
Now, I mean, if I could look
Yeah.
back on it, the debate would be a good one now.
I did theater. I was
You know?
in did theater arts junior year.
Yeah, that figures.
That's it.
And they had spelling in elementary spelling.
That figures. Now we know that we knew it back then, and how we've confirmed it.
I had so much fun though when we went
Theater
out.
arts, man. Yeah, I mean, I used to like one act play.
Yeah,
One Act Play was
One Act
UIL or
Play,
no?
Yeah,
One
that's
Act
One Act
Play.
So, and there was a lot of people that did really good acting in one act play. You know,
Oh my God, Jenna Jones. We had Jenna Jones, Karina Enojos. Who
I
was-
had her brother. We had her brother Jared Jones in one
Yeah.
act play, which he called in. You know, last time we did a show, and he was really good. He's a good
You know,
actor.
but there was a lot of people. I know Jennifer Navarrete. Oh my gosh, she could be over the top.
Really, she was a diva.
Remember the Bronco she used to drive? That
Yes.
Bronco. Oh my gosh! So we were going to One Act Play, and it was when Jason Wallace was doing it. It was teaching at the time, and me and Jennifer were working at Wendy's. and we had to leave so we can go, for an hour
Hello?
over there.
Hold on, Chief.
Oh, we got caller.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
it's David in.
This is him?
David, this is Keith at CMC Rebar.
Hold on one second, Keith. Hold on.
Is it a bill collector?
No, it's not a bill collector. It's actually business. Hold on one second. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I discuss this.
Taking calls on the
Taking
air.
calls.
So anyway, we took an hour off from Wendy's. We went to school, and we had to take the back roads in her Bronco.
Yeah.
'Cause if she turned on the lights, something would catch on fire. I don't know what it was.
Whatever was holding it together made it.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, while David's on the phone, we got a word of the day. The word of the day is plenipotentiary, which means invested with full power. And
Whoa.
Say
Wait.
it again.
plenipotentiary. Like not penitentiary, but
Planet Potentiary?
yeah. Plenipotentiary.
Is that one word or two?
One word.
Oh, man, that's...
That's a UIL vocabulary word.
Exactly. But it means to invest with full power.
Plenipotentiary.
Yeah.
Potentiary.
Plenipotentiary.
Wow, that's. I mean, I'm looking at the word and I still don't
You don't
grasp.
understand it?
No, I understand. I just can't grasp the concept of using this in a sentence.
I mean, to be fully invested.
So, I mean, how would you say that? I mean, because to me it sounds like you're saying plenipotentiary.
Yeah.
You know.
It's an
Is there a
adjective. It's a way to
sentence?
describe some.
So you hear that, guys? I will plenipotentiary about this show. Does that make sense?
No, that's not a
No.
verb. It's an adjective.
Oh.
So you would have to say, I gave a plenipotentiarious effort or something like that. I don't know.
Oh man, that
God,
word.
this is-
That,
But it's a way to describe.
Remember the
your
word
verb.
of the word of the week with Miss Barker? The way you had to
Oh yeah,
call in
she'd be like
apothecary
or facade or orientation
facade.
or ostentatious.
You know, I think the word of the day, that word of the day deal was always crazy because how can I put it? Why wasn't the word of the day ever the?
Duh, exactly.
You know, and
The,
or like or simple words like whatever phone. Why
Yeah.
can't phone be the word of the day?
Well, because
Or
phones
glasses or camera.
Well,
you know?
that's all one thing now.
No, but what I'm saying is that those were never the words of the day. The words were the day were always the words you couldn't pronounce,
Yeah.
or you had remotely no idea of how to say it.
Or what context to use it in.
Exactly. But maybe that's why they wanted you to challenge yourself and use it in a sentence. But I mean, to be honest with you, I think I remember the word phone and and a lot more than any other word. You know what I mean? So, anyways. So, what was I was talking about Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys, if y'all haven't watched it, you haven't watched it, right?
No, I have not seen it.
From the beginning, it's so good. Okay, and if y'all don't know the story of the plot, it's pretty much it takes place in Albuquerque. It's all filmed in Albuquerque. Okay, and it's crazy because it's a teacher, a chemistry teacher who makes a meth lab with the help of a former student. That's pretty much a crackhead.
But isn't there another premise why he became?
Well, it's because he has cancer.
Yeah.
He has cancer,
So he's just
and
not doing it
so
for shits and
he's
giggles.
he's scared he's not gonna leave his family anything. So he decides to like make a meth. Well, he sees how his brother-in-law is a DEA agent, so he goes on a ride along with him, and he sees how much money you can make on like just a small batch of meth. So he gets it in his head that once he finds out his diagnosis of cancer, he's like, "This is the way I'm gonna leave my family money." But it becomes a little more because he makes his meth is so pure. It's 99.1% pure. Purest meth ever. But now he doesn't, I guess people who make meth use some kind of pill, sleeping pill or something like that.
Well,
Sudafed?
they isolate certain chemicals and different things.
But they use like a little pill or something. I mean, because he started using those pills, but then he said we can't use that no more. We have to use methylene. And so he gets that methylene and he gives it a blue tint to his meth. So it's like you know, like
I hope you guys
blue
are writing this
magic, kind of
down.
Yeah.
like with
American
Ameri-
Gangster, Denzel
Yeah,
Washington.
So he once it's blue, it's like it's that is the prime meth. It's like that. That's the
Man, we just
That's the Louis
celebrated
Vuitton.
Red Ribbon Week, man.
Red.
Red Ribbon Week.
Dare.
We're proud to be drug free. You know what I mean? And we're talking about.
no, but okay,
No,
okay.
but I understand the show.
At
you know?
the end of all that, the Albuquerque newspaper actually put an obituary. The real paper put an
The real
obituary
paper?
when the series ended, because it ended this past September. They put an obituary for Walter White was his name, but he went by Heisenberg. That was his nickname.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. So they put an obituary in the paper and everything, man.
Like if
About
he
it,
really
yeah, like he
existed.
really existed, like he really died or whatever. And not only that, but they actually had a funeral.
Yeah, I heard
They
about
actually had a
that.
funeral, and you could pay to go to the funeral of Walter White, and all the proceedings went to cancer victims or cancer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
So I mean, it came out pretty cool. It was a cool deal, you know. It's funny because one episode he just splurges. He just decides I'm a drug dealer. I'm gonna buy stuff.
Yeah.
He buys himself like that Johnny Barbados Chrysler 300.
Yeah. Old school.
Yeah, and then I mean, you know that new Chrysler 300.
The brand new one.
Yeah, the Johnny. What is it? Johnny Barbados or whatever edition. And then he buys his son, because his mom bought him a PT Cruiser. Right. I know, dude. As the dude's all like, "Oh, it's nice," you know, and then so like,
It's nice.
and-
That means it's not nice.
well, his son, his dad finally gets fed up with it, and he spends money, and he buys him an SRT8 Challenger. I know, that's what I said. And he's like, the dude's kind of mentally ill. Like, I mean, he's a paraplegic, so he's walking on kind of like Jimmy from South Park. Yeah,
Park.
Hey guys, what are we getting into today, man?
exactly, dude. He talks like that, dude. He talks like that, and the guy, you just see his face when he's revving up the engine of that SRT8. He's going all crazy, man. But it's really good. It's really good. So, and it throws so many wrenches into your. I mean, you just flip out at the stuff it does. You know what I mean? Like you never, you can see stuff coming, and then when it eventually comes, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know, I thought it, but I didn't really think they were gonna go through with it.
And it really.
You know what I
came.
mean? Yeah, and it's like, damn. So, y'all haven't watched Breaking Bad? Get it on Netflix. $8 a month. Pay for 1 month, and you can watch the whole series.
Oh yeah.
You know, Anthony Hopkins actually. You know who Anthony Hopkins
Yeah.
is, right? You know,
Yeah, Hannibal.
Silence of the Lambs.
Hello,
He
It's good to see you again.
he actually did, he heard about the series and he had never watched it, and so he sat down 1 week and strictly watched Breaking Bad. He said that show, the actor on that show, who played Walter White, was one of the best actors he's ever seen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's one of the best series ever produced and written. So, and I you know, my brother-in-law tried to get me into it, and I just didn't want to pay attention at the time. So, but now. So, anyways, so what do you got for us,
That's like-
Chief?
Oh my gosh. Well, we're still talking about school. Did you guys got something going on?
Do I have something going on? We do, but we're gonna save that guy to the
Oh,
end.
okay. All right. So anyway, a middle school football coach has been fired because he asked his players what they wanted to do, what they wanted to have for the end of the season awards party. Well, being middle schoolers.
They wanted strippers.
Oh no,
Pretty
better.
close.
Hooters.
Pretty close.
Hey, no problem.
So
The stepping stone of stripping.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So when his plans were met with resistance with his bosses and parents and stuff like that, he said he would rather risk his job than change the party's venue. So he got fired.
For taking them to Hooters?
It never happened.
That's
It
Wait,
was
so
rejected.
he never did anything and he still got fired for it.
Yeah,
because he gave him the alternative of going to Hooters.
yeah, you know, but he told his bosses that he was gonna risk his job rather than change the party's.
These are that kind of topics that already piss off Brian.
The fried pickles, that's a hell of a drug. You know, that's something that is no joke. You gotta
fried
have those
pickles
fried
are good. Yeah,
You know what? And I'm not gonna lie, I like fried pickles, but I do have to say that I like Buffalo Wild Wings fried pickles more than Hooters fried pickles, man.
I think Buffalo Wild Wings is overrated.
Wow,
they're all over the place.
they're good. They're good wings.
I think Hooters is overrated as well.
Well, you know
It
what?
depends on the location. Because we only got Odessa and El Paso Hooters.
Yeah,
But you go to San Antonio Hooters.
Man, but you
That's
know
a
what?
whole
The
different
Odessa
deal.
Hooters and the Odessa what's that new restaurant called?
Everything in
Twin
Odessa
Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
is Odessa.
Yeah, okay. Odessa, Twin Peaks, and Hooters, and the Hooters in Odessa, they're pretty much like they go to war against each other, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of
Well,
Twin
actually,
Peaks.
have
you-
Twin Peaks?
I've never rated Twin Peaks.
Okay. One.
Here, let me show you some.
On. I don't know if you guys ever seen the show Undercover Boss.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, the very first episode, the CEO of Hooters went undercover. You know, and did
As a cook,
Because
because sure as hell you ain't gonna be a Hooter girl.
Cook,
The
server,
bartenders.
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're good looking. They're blondes. And I don't know if they're stacked.
Let me see.
The one on the left doesn't look too stacked. But what I'm trying to say is like,
It doesn't look too stacked.
but what I'm trying to say is that you know, like, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, it's the same concept. And then I'll tell you what, if y'all have never been to an Ojos Locos,
Never.
y'all need to go there.
Where's it at?
It's in. I think they have one in Fort Worth and they have one in San Antonio, but it's like the Mexican Hooters. Okay, because they give you corn in cups.
Oh shit.
I mean, good stuff, dude. I mean, really good stuff. Like it's like almost like traditional Mexican food, but like more like, you know, corn in a cup or fajitas and stuff like that. But I think it's friendlier there. We went. Me and Adrian went to, like when we were down there in Dallas. We stopped there. We ate there before we went clubbing and stuff like that. Awesome service, dude. And I heard there's one in San Antonio now, and I mean that's just trust me. If it makes its way to El Paso, I guarantee
El Paso.
you got
come
some.
up on it.
You'll have some crazy ass, some ho-hos locos.
Oh man.
Host.
So I mean,
We all love El Paso.
I mean, I like El Paso. I like El Paso. It's okay. I've lived there, and it was fun. It's just.
It's a real hometown city, you know.
And you know what? You really used to like Odessa. Now I just kind of hate it.
Yeah, I hate going to Odessa.
I mean, the traffic, terrible.
Yeah.
There's accidents. Did you hear about that 18-wheeler that hit the bridge?
Yeah, that was like 40 miles out, 20 miles out, something like that.
No. It was out there by Big Spring. There was
Oh, no, I didn't hear about
an
that one.
18-wheeler hit one of a bridge or not. Going over the interstate. The whole bridge collapses.
What?
The whole bridge collapsed. Fell on the interstate. Interstate 20 was shut down.
I would be pissed.
That's crazy.
That would piss me off if
Yeah.
I was an over the road.
That's that blue meth. That's what that is.
That's
That's
that
that
blue
blue
meth
meth
from
at work.
Albuquerque.
All the way on Interstate 20. Trucking along.
So yeah, that happened in Portland, Oregon. So then we move on to Indiana, where a chemistry teacher was fired and criminally charged because he allegedly ferried a group of students to a strip club and gave them beer and hard liquor in his home.
Wait. What?
Wait, let's start that over.
A chemistry teacher from Indiana took his students, a group of students, to a strip club
Okay.
and gave them beer and hard liquor inside his home.
But all right, were they 18?
Yeah, they were 18.
Did their parents know about this?
I don't think so.
Parents don't need to know if they're 18.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah,
they're
if
going.
they're 18.
They're going to a day. They're going to
What I wanna know-
a day strip club.
What I want to know is,
where
did the girls go too?
No, it was just
It was
a
just
group of
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes a lot more. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense. I was about to say, if he took his class full of chicks and dudes, I can understand why the chicks wouldn't go in. You know, they'd probably be pretty pissed off
but
about
the
it.
guys more than likely will stay
Oh
quiet
hell yeah,
about it.
hell yeah! That's their bar mitzvah at that
Yeah,
point.
right?
You know,
If you
that's
haven't
their.
gone to a strip club and you're over the age of 18.
But you're going during the day though.
Hey man,
Where
Hey,
it's
catch the
not-
buffet, man. Catch the buffet at Jags.
the passage into manhood has no time restraints. Fool, you can do it whatever
None.
time you please. Midnight, hell, you can go at 7 a.m.
I encourage you to go to a strip club
It's
if you've
fun,
never been.
actually.
I used to go to the strip club quite a few times when I was in high school. I really got burned out by them. I'm not even gonna lie. If I go to them, it's to hear music now mostly.
Yeah, because the music is always on point.
It
at a strip
is.
club.
It is. Girls have a good taste in music. I'll give them that. Especially girls with daddy issues.
Yeah, and dancers.
Yeah,
they have.
girls with daddy issues have the best choice in music because every song means something to them. You know what I mean? This is my life.
No,
you
I
know?
mean definitely pole dancing is a hell of an art form.
Yeah, it is. It's a dude. It's
like
got to be a workout.
hypnotizing.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that shit. Hell no, man.
Hell no, me neither. Picture me up there trying to get at
I
it.
need one made out of reinforced steel.
Yeah, that shit'll come down with me.
The whole building will collapse.
Yeah, I bring the whole foundation down.
With anchor bolts down to metal plates underneath the footings of that cement.
Yes,
That's what I would
exactly. We'd need that. But I mean,
Oh.
it's a beautiful, like, strip clubs are a beautiful thing. And, you know, for some boys, that's something you look forward to growing up as an adolescent.
This is
Like,
true.
one day I'm going to be at that strip club. You drive in El Paso, boom, there's Jack. Boom, there's
You know,
Grease.
because you know what's
Boom,
in
there's
there.
Red Pear.
You know what's in there. You just can't get there at that
And
point.
to an adolescent boy, I mean, it's Disneyland in there, you know?
Magic Mountains.
To an adolescent boy, especially like 13, 14,
Yeah.
that's beginning to enjoy tail, that is the cream of the crop, man. That is right there the World Series in his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
like, the strip club is among the bucket list top 5, you know?
not even. It's like within the top 2
Yeah.
Right?
besides getting laid.
Gotta hit the strip club immediately once I turn 18.
Yeah.
Like, be pissed off. As soon as I turn 18, I'm getting in that strip club. And then you get there and it's 21 and over and you can't get in.
You best believe. Fool.
I love it.
What else, Chief?
All right. Well, you guys know that Ja Rule was in prison for 2 years, for illegal gun possession, right?
Really?
All right. So, well, he just got out. He got out. He was released in May of 2013. And now he wants to start something new.
What does he want to do now?
Well,
Fast and Furious 7?
he's
wants
going to
co-star?
write a book.
Oh, man.
Not just any book, a cookbook
Oh,
man,
man.
get the hell out of here, Ja Rule.
on microwave recipes.
Prison recipes.
Yeah.
Wait.
basically.
How can you write a cookbook on microwave recipes?
Microwaves. Well,
There's not much effort into cooking a microwave
That's
meal.
why his rap career went the way it did. Because he has terrible ideas.
What?
they said that the food made him gain about like 30 pounds, in the process, and that it was not really good. And they even made lasagna and cheesecakes in microwave. I don't know how. Doesn't really explain how they did it or anything. It's stuff that they came up with. Which
I don't know.
That sounds like I would not read that book because I don't like Ja Rule.
I wouldn't read that book for the purpose of like how many pages can there be in cooking a microwave meal? Honestly,
I mean,
if
you
you
just
want
read the back of any box.
that's exactly what I was about to say. If you want to read the book on cooking a microwave meal, look in back of the box. It'll tell you the
Yeah.
whole story right there.
There's a recipe right
In
there.
fact, if he writes that book, he should be liable for copyright infringement
And plagiarism,
Yeah,
too.
and plagiarism for copying straight from the back of the Swanson box
And he
or
should
Hungry Man box.
And he should also be tried for first-degree lameness.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'll tell you what microwave meals are good, man, is Hungry Man.
Hungry Man. Yeah.
Those are bad.
I love Marie Callender's.
It figures.
It's really good. You should try the cheesy chicken and rice.
Is it like the only thing I like from Marie Callender's is the chicken pot pies.
Chicken pot pie.
Yeah,
Those are good
that's it.
too. Yeah.
Other than that, it's Hungry Man all the way, man. Because they tell you it has a
Hungry
pound and a half of
Man.
food. It's got a pound and a half of food in there. It's not
Man.
like some Salisbury steak that's covered in brown jelly.
Yeah, brown jelly that doesn't even melt.
Brown jelly. Oh man, that's pretty crazy. So what else, Chief? What else we got?
Let's see. We've got Justin Bieber. He's been popping up in the news lately. A little more that little shit's just keep doing something. Well, he was in Brazil this past weekend, and he was caught sneaking out of a Brazilian brothel under a bedsheet.
He's going pretty nuts, man.
Man, what does he need to go to a brothel for?
Did you-
Fucking pussy's throwing out like left and right, and he's gonna go. Pay
That's
for
true.
it.
And that's a good question. Why is he going to brothel? He's Justin Bieber. I mean, if
Yeah.
anything, he's gonna be the guy
See,
who's how old is he? He's got to be
He's
18
like
already, right?
He's 19.
Okay, dude, he's gonna be getting like 16-year-old tail from on up, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
By showing up, by default, he walks in the room. He's sexually harassed your daughter already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by walking in the
Yeah.
room.
So the funny thing is that he spent 3 hours in the brothel.
Man.
3 hours, and then when he was out, when he was leaving, his security guards put a sheet over him, like a white, like
Like a ghost.
yeah, exactly,
I'm
like
a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost.
Yeah, and he left with 2 women back to the hotel.
Where they have sheets
Girl,
on them
you
too.
wanna come to my hotel? Baby, I won't leave you my room.
But so yeah, so he was identified about one of his wrist tattoos, and his sneakers that he wears or all that stuff.
I was watching a video on Facebook the other day of Justin Bieber where he was like singing and then someone throws him like a bottle of water and then knocks the mic out of his hand. And so he just walks away. So he just walks away. And I'm all like,
but I mean,
that's a beautiful thing.
You got to think, what is it like to be in his spot? You know?
Well, apparently he paid $500. A prostitute told the paper that Biebs paid her $500 for sex after the two met at a nightclub in Panama City. And
One less lonely girl.
He took.
But you
her
know
back.
what, man? We don't know. Maybe Justin Bieber ain't packing crap, man.
Yeah, you know.
And that's. I mean, there's nothing worse than a big star celebrity not packing.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
it said that he took her back into his hotel room.
That's like what? That's the last thing you want to be. You know what I mean? Because then everybody's gonna be talking crap about you.
Nah, I think that would have surfaced by now.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
maybe he's
would've.
paying for it not to.
Hey, you never
Well,
know.
I mean, right here is from a prostitute, and also on here it says that he took her back to his hotel room. The two smoked weed, and then after the sex, he returned her to the club where she met back with friends.
I guarantee
That sounds like a date. That don't sound like it was.
any American girl that's 18 years old right now in high school, especially mostly, and I'm gonna say it, white America. That's right.
White America.
I'm gonna say it. But any especially any girl of Caucasian ethnicity would love to bang Justin Bieber. I guarantee it.
They love Justin Bieber.
Without giving him $500.
They love Justin Bieber.
They adore him.
They love him.
Yeah.
They love Justin Bieber.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, then something had to go wrong when some chick he has to pay a chick $500 to bang him.
But she loved him.
Yeah. Well, for that
For $500.
Well, she probably didn't know who he was because she don't have cable because she's working.
she's
at a
got to know who
brothel.
Justin Bieber is, man.
Man, she's at a brothel though. I mean, in what
Brothels.
country?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah, see, they speak Portuguese. She don't even. One less lonely girl doesn't translate to that.
Grancha Bond.
So yeah, but also there's
That was a Portuguese exchange student.
they film someone filmed him. It's like a 15-second video of him sleeping in his room, and it has gone viral. This was uploaded to YouTube on the 6th.
A video
And,
of him sleeping.
in less than 12
boring.
hours, it generated more than 2.7 million views.
Man, I tell you what, man, that sounds like it generated more views than his actual music videos.
Man, that's what's ridiculous about it. You know, paparazzi.
Who would want to watch Justin Bieber sleep?
Yeah, first thing I want to say is paparazzi, get a life. Anybody who is a paparazzi, like, your job is to harass people, you know?
To troll people.
Hey,
Yeah.
to troll people, yes. The art of trolling, but, you know, there's a difference between harassing and trolling, you know?
You know, paparazzi, I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and they go all nuts because they're like, oh, the paparazzi's worse than ever. Now they're stalking us, and because Kim's pregnant. I mean,
Was this last night's episode?
who do you think made yours? Who do you think made you all this money?
This
The
is
paparazzi, hence the public. You know, you didn't get rich because you're good looking. There's plenty of good looking girls. You know, you just happen to.
Which one's the oldest one?
The oldest one is
The one
Courtney
that just turned 18. No, the one that just the from
Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall. They offered her 1.5
Playboy.
2 or 5 million to do her own porn.
Oh wow.
This is the 18 the girl that just turned 18. It seems like every week there's
That's a coming of
fucking
age for
birthday
women.
The sex video is their passage through womanhood.
Through
Ours
womanhood.
is just get to a strip club
Yeah.
and you'll be normal. Get to a strip club.
Oh
Theirs
man,
is makeup porn.
might as well.
Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy.
But yeah, they offered her money to do her own porn. I go, yeah, I can see that going.
I
on
can
with
see
Mom.
Bruce Jenner going all nuts.
It's like, oh, shit.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not happening.
Not here.
You never let me do anything.
Right. Oh my god. So, all right. Well, you guys know about Chris Brown, right? He punched.
Yeah, I heard he punched
he got
somebody.
arrested again,
Yeah.
and this and that. Well, he went. Now he's in. He went to rehab in Malibu for anger management issues to deal with his temper problems but
But see,
basically, he's
He's got problems.
well, yeah, that too. Well, basically, I think he's doing this stint right now because he's still on probation for the beating of Rihanna.
Man,
He's still on probation.
why do
on
they
that.
keep sending him to rehab? That's why
No,
these stars
well,
end
he's
up
trying
dying.
to. No, he's trying to because of this last incident of hitting someone else. Because I guess some guy was trying to photobomb. He got all pissed off and punched the dude. He got arrested again, and he's looking up to 10 years in prison.
Let him go.
Let
him go.
That's exactly what I think. I'm like,
dude,
you can
why
only
are you gonna go kick someone's ass when you're famous? I wouldn't even give a shit if someone called me a pussy or something like that, man. I wouldn't care, dude. I got $50 million in the bank.
And I'm chilling.
Exactly.
And they're taking pictures of me.
You call me that when I'm driving off in my Maserati. All right? With 3 chicks in the back of my car.
While he's driving the station
Whatever.
wagon. While the other guy's driving the
You
station
know what I'm
wagon.
saying? Like, why would you do that? You don't have to prove you're tough at that point. You got that much money. I mean,
I just don't
you can.
understand.
I would tell my bouncer to whoop his ass.
Yeah, go kick that guy's ass.
Yeah.
I'll slide you an extra 500.
Here's a.
Well, let's just put it this way: he's beating at least the right people, not the women.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think he needs to go to
Step
jail. Every celebrity needs to have some jail time, some sobering jail time.
Every out of control celebrity.
Because the rehab nonsense, that's stupid.
That's yeah.
Like the one chick that I couldn't believe went nuts was Amanda Bynes.
Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, well, she was. I seen it coming.
She's hot. She's ridiculously hot. And what happened to her? I mean, she was like, oh, cool. I mean, it's kind of like finding out that Mandy Moore went crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Or like that Lauryn Hill is a crackhead and don't sing no more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is that happening?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
She's a crackhead. She
Wow.
ain't worth the shit.
Man.
I'm telling
No
you, man.
teeth. Can't even sing that beautiful voice that she had. Is gone.
Remember when she
Really?
was in that movie Sister Act 2?
Yeah, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of pop culture for Mr. Brian Rivera, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the Fugees. Fuji love.
The Fugees. Wow. Oh my God, that brings me back to my friend Sherry. She loves them so much.
So what else is going on, Chief?
Well, Halloween passed by, and oh my gosh, you've got. Okay, a woman in Fargo, North Dakota, told a local radio station that she plans to give out letters instead of candy to children that deems moderately obese for Halloween.
So she gave them letters
Yeah,
instead?
so if they came up to their house
And they were skinny, she would give them candy.
Candy. If
But
they
the
were,
fatties, they didn't.
and this is what. And this is
I
what.
got 3 letters.
This is the letter that is Happy Halloween, Happy Holiday, neighbor. You're probably wondering why your child has this note. Have you ever heard the saying that it takes a village to raise a child? I'm disappointed in the village of Fargo, Moorhead, West Fargo. Your child is, in my opinion, moderately obese and should be not consuming sugars and treats to the
That's
extent
great.
of children this Halloween season. I hope my hope is that you will step up as a parent and ration candy this Halloween and not allow your child to continue to be unhealthy.
That is such a great way to tell a kid, the
You're
parents a
fat.
kid he's fat. That's
Moderately
awesome.
obese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if next week that same lady's house got like TP to the extreme.
Right?
Not even, or they filmed. NBC came and did an edition of The
Catch a
Biggest
Predator.
Loser
Hey,
at her house.
the biggest
The
loser. She is the biggest loser.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Those kids will never go ever again to
I
her
mean, that's
house.
worse than going to a dentist's house and then giving you toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Like,
No, actually, you could use a toothbrush, but I mean, what I'm saying is that letter's pretty. It's like it's the nicest way to be mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like when a British gentleman cusses you out, he's very, polite
Yeah, he's proper
it.
about it. You're
Yeah.
like, man, I mean, he cussed me out, but damn, he did it with such etiquette. I can't tell him
Yeah,
nothing.
like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I am a douchebag.
Yeah, you're correct. Man, this guy made me open my eyes.
Thanks for the epiphany.
You got anything else, Chief?
oh, let's see. Do you guys want to hear anything?
Give me one more topic, man.
Let's see. Jonas Brothers, that sucked. They split up. Oh, well. We got over that a long time ago.
The Jonas Brothers are in town.
Oh, Lord.
That's not good for me next weekend. The Jonas Brothers are in town.
No. Oh, Lord, no. Remember, Jonas Brothers reminds me of Hanson. They had that one, and then after that, what happened? And they just disappeared and gone. They're
They're a bunch of hippie kids.
Yeah, you know. But they probably have good weed though.
Possibly.
So
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
I love that part, dude. It's so funny.
all right, and then we got the idiot Ryan Lochte, you know, the one that has that TV show on E. What would Ryan Lochte do? He got his knee injured. I guess a girl, a fan, you know, saw him on the street, ran to him, jumped on him, and then like
He tore his ACL.
some shit like that. Yeah, MCL.
Hey, I tore my MCL before.
You know,
It's
but
horrible.
yeah, you know, so he's taking a break from training in the competitions and stuff like that. Isn't he retired? Or is that Michael Phelps?
No, Michael Phelps. That's the swimmer.
Yeah. You know, so the doctors expect him to make a full and speedy recovery. You know, but yeah, he's just a fucking dumbass. I mean, have you actually seen that show? What would Ryan Lochte do?
Negative.
Oh my god, dude! It's like, wow. It's so stupid. It's great that you cannot stop watching it.
What is his claim to fame? Like, how did he become famous?
Just the fucking.
Is he an athlete of some sort?
Oh, he's
he,
Ryan Lochte. He's the dude, the Olympic swimmer.
Oh, he was an Olympic swimmer.
Or he still is.
But now he's a honor personality. For
Yeah, you know how they do all that shit. They, you know, it's that he's so bad at interviews. You know, he thinks he's saying something smart and it's stupid. It's like the most beyond retarded thing that you could ever listen to. It's like, really? Like, my God, yeah.
That's your answer to that?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
You're welcome.
All right, so what do we got going on, guys?
All right, guys, this is what we've been wanting to talk about, me and Brian. Okay,
I just heard about this.
and we're gonna mention some names, so you guys don't get offended. One of Brian's Facebook friends, which would be
Pachito.
Mr. Marshall Gonzalez, he recently posted a post about I don't know the exact
He
post.
was voicing his opinion.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to Facebook and I'm gonna check the exact post. Okay, so I don't want to get anything lost in translation.
Yeah, you could run off of that.
I know how people are, and I mean, next thing, I say one thing and it's like a totally different thing.
Yeah, I had people calling me at work about our last show with the kids getting locked in the closet.
That's so good. I mean,
Well, that'd have been
You
nice
told
if
me
they
about
would've
that.
called in here, you know.
Yeah.
You told me about that, and that was funny. Like he's got that.
It didn't go that far. I've been on other posts that have gone like thousands of comments deep.
He's
So
talking
that
about.
was just a small trolled post, but
I'm trying to find it here. Okay, here it is. Okay, he put, and this is quote. Okay, back in my day, we whooped ass. We whooped the ass of anyone who would choose to go cross country rather than play football, even if we were 0-50. We would have never let our brothers down like that. Shake my head at Van Horn football players. So that's what he said, right?
that's what originated the controversy that stirred through the community. It rippled through our society and seemed to tear people apart and make people show their teeth. You know,
Man, I'm looking at the post here. Even apparently Osama bin Flanagan even commented on this.
yeah, but he just kept. It was Mr. Flanagan who commented. Ben didn't comment. Mr. Flanagan did.
Oh, okay.
Ben didn't comment. Mr. Flanagan did for the sake of pacifying all the arguments.
That's funny. So I mean, there's okay. You told me you're for it. You're for this thing that what Marshall said that.
Oh, I agree with Marshall 100%. I will never. Football is a camaraderie-based sport. You got to have the trust of your team. You got to have the trust of the coaches and the players equally. When that trust factor is no longer there, I don't want to even see what's going to happen, you know? Because one time we had controversy in which one of the linemen claimed, I'm not going to block for that quarterback. And all the other linemen were like, yeah, we're not going to do it. Coach went in there and settled that shit real quick. You know, like, you don't give up on your teammate regardless.
Well, I get that. But I don't. That's my bad.
The beer
I don't. I don't think we have beer cans in the studio. I don't think he was giving up on his team. Do you think so?
No, I don't think they gave up on their team, but all right, it's you left your team to play our hated rival. You know what I mean?
Which was who?
Iran.
But I mean,
They said it was a group. I don't know
think,
exactly how many were in that group.
I think they're only rivals if we beat them.
No, I mean we've always come so close to beating them. We never did.
But like a rival would be more like people who you win one year and then you lose one year against. That's okay. You know what I mean?
See, the whole reason why they opted out of the game was because we don't stand a chance.
Okay, so they're saying that no matter how hard we play, we're not gonna win.
Yeah, but of course we're not gonna win. We didn't win the whole time I was going to school.
Yeah,
but that's not the point. You don't. You know what I mean? You don't give up on your brother. You don't give up on your teammate. Because I'll be damned if somebody gave up on me and then they expect to come back to the sport.
Well, that's true. I can see that.
Because if you're a freshman and upperclassman quit on you, what are you going to think of that upperclassman?
Yeah, I'm not going to respect
he opted out of playing.
Okay, now was it any upperclassman that did that?
I believe so. I don't know exactly who. I don't know the actual people involved, but I do know that, from what I've heard throughout the community, because I've asked multiple people.
Let me put you in a situation that would make a lot more sense to you.
All right.
You love music.
Yes.
I mean, if Dr. Dre came down and heard you and wanted to split a demo, would you do it? Well, no, just answer the question before you start getting stuff in your head.
Well, because
yes or no.
Of course I would.
Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. Yes, of course. And I know it's of course because that's a stupid question. Yeah. Why wouldn't you do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay. Friday night comes along and you have to play football. And Dr. Dre says, hey, man, I need you to come out to LA Friday. And your stuff's so good, I want to put it on a record and release it to the public. We need this done. And Friday's the only day I can do it. I need you out here, Brian. and now honestly, what would you do?
No, I get faced with a lot of situations like this all the time. But
this is Dr. Dre I'm talking about, though. This is the big show. Well, this is your career.
Well, see, then it's not a career for me if it's conflicting with something I already have going on.
So you're telling me you would tell Dr. Dre no?
See,
I have a football game. I have a high school football game to attend.
Yeah, exactly. I have to play. They're depending on me.
And what if he told you, you know what, Brian? I don't give a shit if you have to go to a football game. If you want to make this happen, if you want to be in my circle, if you want to be amongst the legendary.
Well, then I tell him, fuck you, I'm coming up on my own.
Okay.
Fuck you. And I'm doing my own shit. You know what? 'Cause you don't need nobody. But at the same time, people depend on you. You don't need anybody to get in life. But people depend on you.
But I see you, and this is the same way you had to just decide this.
Yeah, but see,
I think they went through the same thing.
But it's a totally different thing, though.
But it might not be
because the way I see it is, if say you're in the military and you're engaged in a firefight, and you all are heavily pinned down by other people coming in, because that's another team effort.
What do you think? There. What do you think Ryan Harper would say to that question? That same exact situation.
I don't know. I don't know what he would say.
In your honest opinion,
but me, in my opinion, I wouldn't. I can't leave my team behind. I never left my team behind. You know what I mean? That was what I was about when I was in school.
Yeah.
I was the most spirited person at the school, and I would never let my team down.
Yeah.
I can't speak for anybody else but myself.
Our most spirited person in high school was Mr. Paul Kaiser.
Paul Kaiser, wow.
Paul Kaiser.
Remember it?
Yeah, but I mean, as far as it's concerned, like back to what I was saying, if you were engaged in a firefight and you had the chance to solely abandon your fleet and get out on the chopper alive.
Well, but that's life or death.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's a whole that's more reality than I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but I mean that I mean, now if it consisted of the loser of the football game will be decapitated, every team member will be decapitated, then that would make sense to me. Of course I'm going to stay and try to fucking win for my brothers, because if they don't, they die.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't abandon a teammate ever. If you're in a sport like football, for instance, you don't abandon your teammate ever. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean?
I get it. I mean,
the way I see it, you don't abandon a teammate ever. That's your teammate.
I get the concept, and I totally respect that. I think it's true. I think you're right to an extent, but I think you're right, and I think it's because they have brothers on another part. They also have brothers in cross country, which by all means, it doesn't sound as glorious as football. And you're right, religion football is almost like a religion in Texas. I totally agree to that. Unfortunately, our football program isn't what Permian's is, or Midland Lee, or Iran's, for example, is.
Yeah, there's no pride in that. Obviously, you know what I mean. It's already been demonstrated that we don't have pride in that.
But I honestly think it has a lot to do with the kids that go to that school. You have to understand that if you're from Iran, your dad probably works in the oil fields, and the oil fields brings tons of diversity of people. So you got the next NFL star waiting. Because why? Because his parents moved to that town. Why? Because there's a job. There's no jobs here. Okay, if there was jobs that paid $25-$30 an hour here, believe me, we would have kids in high school. I'm not saying we don't have kids in high school right now that have talent, but what I'm saying is that we'd have a very huge selection of kids with a lot more capabilities. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
like you have to understand that. You know, that's why Permian recruits.
Yeah,
You know, let's hire his dad. He'll come over here, and the next thing we know, you know, he's putting up 150 yards per game. That's I mean, that's just the game.
Yeah, but we're talking about the choosing between two sports, an individual sport and a team sport.
Yeah.
You'd rather have glory in an individual sport than take your ass whooping with the team, even though we know we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
But when you signed up for 2-a-days, you didn't go in there thinking, oh, well, if something better comes along during football season, I'm just going to quit.
But, I mean, you have to, in that mindset, you also have to think about the commitment they made towards the other team as well. Because if you can't just say, oh, yeah, you committed to football. Yeah, but you also committed to
Yeah,
this
but I
too.
understand if you're competing on the same day and you have to make a choice, but you're not competing on the same day. And if you've made it that far
But, I mean,
already,
no, you're right. Well, okay, and I get you. You're right. Maybe they could have made an alternative plan to where their parents could have taken them to wherever the meet was because they'll get there a lot faster anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the given circumstances, but my understanding
You know,
is
because
there was.
I do remember like there was a thing where like we had like a competition in something, and some students still played football, and then they got shuttled out later on after the game to whatever they were going to, and they got there like at 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
It could happen like that. But what I'm saying is, if you're competing on the same day, I understand you can't make it.
Yeah.
But you're competing tomorrow, and today, y'all have a game.
Yeah.
You know, I don't respect that. I don't respect that at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're offended by what I say, but I'm not gonna hold back from what my opinion is. And my opinion is, I do not agree with leaving your team out.
What's your input on this, Chief? What would you do?
Well, I wouldn't leave anyone down. Let anyone down.
That's pretty general.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though is if like
it's a commitment. You made a commitment.
Okay, let's put him in that situation. All right, so you have you enjoy your current position at the Capitan, correctly? You love cooking now. Apparently, it's become a passion of yours.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you want to take this?
Well, I see my own show, cookbook.
Okay. No, and that's okay because that's what I kind of expected. So get this. Okay, you have a Christmas party coming up, right? Big Christmas party for excuse the dog, ladies and gentlemen. The dog's pretty crazy.
It's my cousin's dog.
Yeah. But you have a big commitment of a party coming up. All of a sudden, Gordon Ramsay's traveling through Pilot, and he happens to stop at Pilot and wants to get a bite to eat at a decent restaurant. So he goes to Capitan, and he tastes your cooking, and he loves it so much that he goes to the back of the kitchen and says, "I want you to be on Master Chef. Auditions are next week." And I need you there because I have a feeling you could be the next big talent in our show. But you have a Christmas party coming up.
Fucking A.
What do you do?
Damn it.
Yeah, but see that.
Wait. No, it's the same concept. But all I'm saying is there's a decision to make. He's made a commitment.
But you're talking about a dream coming true.
Winning state wouldn't be a dream coming true?
No.
I'd be
yes.
In football, it would be.
No, but I mean, maybe for that one person, it's cross country. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm like, thank God I got Granny because she's my assistant.
Okay, but what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. What would you do?
Oh my God, oh my gosh.
And you know how Gordon Ramsay, he would probably cuss you out. if to
And
try to
it's
get
a
you to go.
chance of a lifetime.
Yeah, but
right
see,
there.
we're comparing high school athletics to
To-
accomplishing your dream.
But
my
maybe his dream is to win state in cross country, or maybe her dream, or whoever it was bringing home a state medal isn't something everybody does in high school. In fact, it's not something anybody does within a 4-year span of high school. You know what I'm saying? Who amongst it's check out the stats. How many people can say they've won state in Van Horn High School?
just a baseball team. And a basketball
Exactly,
team.
exactly. From 1971 and 1991.
But we've had state qualifiers all the time.
You're
in
right.
Individual sports.
You're
And
right.
It's nothing like what we see towards the
But
teams
it's-
that won
it's-
state.
You know,
Teams. Team.
You know what the old saying goes, man. Second place is the first loser.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, but as far as I'm concerned, only one of them made it to the state, like you said.
But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, though.
Yeah, but
That's
I mean,
all I'm saying.
All I'm saying, was it really worth letting your team down for that?
No,
game,
you're
for that
right. You're
week?
right. You're right.
Was it worth it?
Maybe to him, for that chance, it would have. We just don't know.
Yeah.
But that's why I put you both of you on that situation to kind of get the mindset what they may have gone through. And you're right. It's not as big of a dream as being on MasterChef or working with Dr. Dre. But nonetheless, it's an ambition that they have. You know what I mean? And you can't take that away from them. If they want to be, if their dream is to be a state runner in high school, by all means, dude, that's your dream.
Yeah.
If your dream is to own your own restaurant, even though it's making $30,000 a year, by God, that's your dream. But your dream, you dream big, and I know you dream big. That's
Yeah,
why
but
I
I'm
put you.
saying you
I smoke a lot
you
of weed
can't
too.
you can't let people down though at the same
No, I-
time.
and I get
that's
you.
the kind of person I am. I will not let somebody down.
But
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
so
like,
you
if I'm
wouldn't
really-
go. You wouldn't
I
go on
would-
MasterChef.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
if I
I'm
told
like-
somebody I got your back, I'm not gonna leave that
Yeah.
post. If I got your back, I got your back, and I'm not leaving that post.
Okay, I can respect
Yeah,
that.
I-
I can
I
respect that.
couldn't do
All,
it.
all I'm doing is put it in the situation.
Because when you go to football, that's going to war. You played football. That's going to war with that team.
No, you're right.
And how do you feel when you're a freshman? Last time we played Iran, we got our ass kicked, and now we're going in to play Iran, and we don't got our main players.
No,
know what I mean? How would
no,
you
you're
feel?
right. You're right. You're. I would feel a little less helpless.
I'm feeling I'm talking for the players that got left behind here.
Okay,
because
now-
I know they feel this way.
Now check this out. The players that did leave, and let's be honest about this, okay? The players that did leave, did they ever have a big impact on the team, anyways?
Yes.
Okay. Because
And-
I don't know the guys who left. I don't know the guys.
And what
who
I'm
left.
saying is, they're. I mean, first of all, yeah, we're gonna lose. Okay, that's something we go into every game. We're the underdog.
Well, maybe that needs to change.
Yeah, exactly. But why are you gonna just up and say, I'm gonna opt out of this game?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I'm gonna opt out of this game because I have a better alternative right now. This
I-
alternative may not be around again, but you know what?
Like I'm telling you, man, and you're right. You have the freedom of speech, and I think your opinion means just as much as anybody else's.
No, my opinion doesn't mean shit.
What-
Nobody's opinion really means shit other than what's going on. But see, I'm telling you where I stand, and where I stand is I don't agree.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
And-
My
and I
opinion
can- and I
doesn't
can
matter
respect
worth the
that.
shit because I don't go to school.
Well, no,
I'm
yeah,
not
you're right.
involved.
You're right. You're okay.
My
You're-
opinion doesn't matter.
I think that part is very true. You're right, because your opinion doesn't really matter much because you don't go to school.
Yeah, I'm not even there. You know what I mean?
So, but at the same time, would that mean the person that is going to school, their opinion matters that much more?
No, it really matters. Their coach's opinion is really who it matters. I would like to hear from the coach. How does he feel about these players? I mean, I'm sure he's going to give us his official answer, but I want to hear his answer.
Yeah, we'd like to hear it too.
You
That's
know?
something I would love to hear. Maybe he can call in.
I mean, what if he was testing their character to see if they were for an individual sport or for a
you know
team
what? And I can
sport?
respect that because, and I'll tell you why. When I went to a railroad interview, the first thing they tell you is, hey man, here in the railroad, there's no such thing as holidays. Thanksgiving is just another Thursday. Don't expect to see your wife. Don't expect to see your kids. They would feed you all kinds. And I know plenty of guys that work for the railroad, and they see their kids all the time. But point being, is they tell you that stuff to weed you out.
Yeah, if you're the type that you can't deal with that.
Yeah.
And believe me, it did. I was there. There was 30 guys. Out of 30 guys, 10 guys got up and walked out.
Yeah.
So that it is a process. and it's true. It's asking who wants to work for us and who doesn't want to work for us. These are the terms that we want you to work on. It's just saying that maybe every Thanksgiving you might not work, but there might be a Thanksgiving that comes along that you're gonna have to work, and we really don't want you to bitch about it.
Yeah.
And you're right. I can respect that. You know, but at the same time, the 10 guys that walked out were entitled to.
Yeah, they had the option.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to
so
know,
did these guys.
was the coach testing their character as a person? Because I guarantee you, I do not want to go into any kind of war, battle, competition with those people having my back.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean? That's from my point of view.
That's like the...
Who the hell's calling me? Stop calling me people.
Man, I thought there was a samurai war going on over there.
Nah, it's a transformer.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that, you know, you're right. I get you. It's like that guy on 300.
Yeah, but I don't want anybody to be confused. That post, before I even knew what was going on, I was trolling it. The art of trolling is to piss you off. It's to make you mad, to get you to say ugly things to me. You know, and that's what I was doing at first. But now that I understand the situation, I stand behind everything I said. You know, because I went into it.
Maybe it's a call for the show.
You never know. Let's see who this is.
And we'll put him on. You want to answer it? Answer it.
You're live. What's your name? Who is that? Who is this? What's up, bro? Tell him what
Is
you
he
wanna
watching the
tell
show
him.
or what?
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? I don't know. I'm a minute off from the post or what?
I guess.
Hold on. Let's put him on. Let me see your phone.
Here, hold on.
Let's put him on.
I gotta take off the life proof case. My phone's life proof.
It's life proof.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Hello? Hey, Dice.
Y'all hear me?
You gotta take it off speaker.
I got it.
Yeah, I can hear.
Can you hear me? Hey, Dice.
Or what?
Dice. He's there he is, man.
Hey, you're on the air, bro.
What are y'all doing, man? I hear y'all talking about the nasty posts about last week.
Yeah. It got pretty nasty.
David, why'd you bring Dr. Dre into the situation?
Hey, man, because see, and I knew he was gonna say that because that's the only way I can get a rapper to understand that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
I'm not a rapper though.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
a manager.
Okay, a producer.
No, I'm a manager. I love.
But I mean, an inspiring rapper. If you could choose a career, which
I'm a
one would it be?
lyricist.
A lyricist. There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. Now check this out, Dice. You love baseball, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you would do anything for baseball, right?
Yeah. Okay, those are two totally different situations.
No, it's not. It's not.
There was one girl who really had a chance to go to state, and maybe those kids, those boys did. But the only thing is, those freshmen, like those underclassmen, I mean, they played their heart out. And my nephew even told me, you know what? We played all those freshmen, and it was maybe it was a good thing that it happened because it showed all the underclassmen we don't necessarily need those guys, and here's what's going to happen next year and the next 2 years after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
They handled themselves.
These kids on varsity football as a freshman, I mean, they were getting knocked the hell out everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. Which shouldn't have happened anyway. There should have been a JV. There should have been a JV.
Those seniors, you know, that went, they made that choice. I mean, we never got to play Iran twice. And me and Brian are has-beens, and just like we got called that. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to be called a has-been. It's just, I mean, somebody from the community even said that we had no pride, and we were, what did they call us, Brian? I forgot.
We had no class. We knew nothing about Eagle Pride. I won the Randy Rutledge Award. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I was waiting for you to bring that up.
My accomplishments are irrelevant, but I mean, I won the Randy Rutledge Award, and there's a plaque. You can go look at it.
I was there when Brian painted my face, and we cheered the basketball team on all the way to Fort Stockton.
Yeah, I would paint everybody's face for basketball games, and we would get loud. 2007, 2008.
You know that post? It made a lot of people get mad. It hurt feelings, but honestly, me and Brian really don't care. I mean, why should our opinion matter if we're not?
If your has-been.
I'm 21. He's 23.
We're
should it even
nobody.
matter?
Well, because
we got called that.
Well, yeah,
and everybody was focusing on one person when it was me, Brian, and Leo.
Yeah, they were talking about Marshall.
Hashtag leave Pac alone.
Yeah, exactly. People were attacking Marshall about
Hashtag
it.
leave Pac alone. He didn't do anything.
He didn't. But see, because of our actions, everybody was roasting at Marshall. Everybody's talking shit to Marshall.
Which is kind of fun to watch, though, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of fun. But you got to understand, Marshall is one of the people that will always go and support any athletic group that's going on.
He has the biggest. He has the most eagle pride in town, I think, and that's not a bad thing. That's a great.
And
thing.
they shouldn't bash him for that. You know what I mean? Because he does go and he supports these kids.
There was no people in the stands at the game when I went that Friday.
We so need to like have a person that actually went to cross country come on here and just talk to one of y'all.
Yeah,
because country, can we hear you?
We want to hear it. We want to hear it from cross country.
But watch. Okay, Dice, if I put you in the same situation, would you make the same decision?
Honestly, I'd pick. Say
Boston.
Iran, and then Boston Red Sox came over here. I'm going to sign you for $50 million.
No, not even sign you.
Play AAA ball.
Not even sign you. Let's not put money into it because, of course, that's a stupid choice.
Yeah, of course.
But what I'm saying is that say a scout from Boston came over here and said they want you at Fenway that Friday night because the scout thinks you have some potential to actually make it to the big leagues. What would you do?
Honestly and truly, I'm selfish, so I'd do it.
You'd go to Boston.
I'd do it. I'd go to Fenway Park and I'd do it.
Damn right. And that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
I'd be selfish.
All right, but see,
and you can't get mad at those kids for being selfish then.
Yeah, but see the difference.
I'm not mad that they were selfish. I'm pretty sure they wanted to go to cross country, but they had, from what I heard, they had the choice.
Well, so did you.
No, they could have played Friday.
And then took off later on.
In the morning.
Yeah, and then took off later on. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that.
That didn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah, that's true. Because we went through the same situation where we got shuttled out to somewhere else later on, like after the game, and we didn't get there till like 7 in the morning.
All right, but my point of view is coming from a leader's perspective because when I was in sports and anything, they always told me you're a leader. I said I don't want to be a leader. They said, no, you're one of the people that they look at. You have to be here. You have to practice. One day I went to practice with the runs, and I told Coach I can't practice because I got the runs. He said, you're a leader. You need to practice. You can ask anybody who was there. I was running to the restroom every 5 minutes. In the middle of a play, I got to go because I got the runs, and I can't practice, but I'm practicing just so they know no matter what it is, you got to be practicing. You got to be here. And it's the same at my job. I can never call in. I can never not show up because I have to be the example. And that I'm talking from a leader's perspective. Yeah. You don't abandon your team if you're a leader. And some of these kids may have been a leader. Maybe all of them are irrelevant.
I don't know who went. And
exactly.
I don't want to say any names
I don't
either.
know anybody who went. You know, I don't know anybody's situation or how they feel. But all I know is from my perspective as a forced leader when I was in high school, because I never wanted to be a leader, but they told me you are a leader. Be a leader. And I hated it. I didn't want to be a leader. But I understand it now as an adult because I am a leader. So, I am a trendsetter. I do make it happen.
What do you think about the art of trolling, Dice?
It's beautiful, and I don't appreciate the people that were calling us nobodies and all that. You put my name in that next time so I can roast you and troll your page. I will make memes of you and hurt your feelings. I really don't care. You're irrelevant to me. I thought those people liked me, but they took it to heart about all the stuff that I guess me and Brian put. It's a joke. I mean,
hey man.
Okay, get this. Everybody's tias, moms, abuelitas, abuelas, whatever you want to call it. They go to people's houses together in groups and talk about everything that's going on in Van Horn, Cheeseman.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all that was going on, but we said it in a different way.
On a social network.
You type something on Facebook and everybody gets mad.
Yeah, because then you have a lot of...
It's not real life. Get out of it.
It's Facebook. It's the internet. If you don't understand it, you have no business having a Facebook, period. There's too many people that don't understand, and then they want to come up to you, hey, why didn't you add me as a friend? Because that's my Facebook. That's my, whatever account, Twitter, Instagram. Why I didn't add you is my prerogative.
Straight flexing.
Yeah, Instagram
But,
straight flex.
but honestly and truly, everybody's famous in Van Horn for 15 minutes, and everybody's famous in a small town. And that's all that happened. Everybody was barely forgetting about it. Now that we brought it up, it's probably going to cause more trouble.
Yeah, exactly. People are gonna call me all upset here in a little while, but I don't care. Y'all could come talk to me.
Well, you know
whenever.
what, man? We knew we were going to talk about this eventually on the next show.
Oh yeah.
So that's what it's about. It's not about stirring up controversy. It's just about answering questions, and hopefully we did that today, bro. So, I mean, I don't know. Oh, anyways. So, hey, Dice, thanks for calling in, bro.
Yeah, I got to go change tires, guys.
All right, man. We'll see you, man.
Yeah, later.
Later, man.
Later, man.
Mr. Dice Navarrete.
I didn't even recognize that number. I ignored it like twice.
Mr. Dice Navarrete from Tire Enterprise. Tire Enterprise. We're gonna give him a shout out just for calling in on the show. And if you need some tires, truckers, go by them. So, anyways, but yeah. So, I mean, other than that, what can you do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really irrelevant to all of us. So, but I think there's two sides to this argument. You know, at first, it's the sport and athletic argument, and then it's the people need to stop being so sensitive argument.
Yeah, it's true.
Know?
It's true.
Like, for real, I mean, number one, I'm friends with Marshall. I wasn't friends with a lot of the other people on there. So, Marshall was a gatekeeper for them to see my opinion. You know? Because I don't just accept anybody because I know a lot of people can't handle it. My mom always tells me, she's like, do you ever post anything that doesn't have the word fuck in it?
That's true.
No, I don't. I go, if they don't like it, they could delete it. Because, I mean, quite frankly, that's mine.
Unless it's a rap verse.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go in there and just drop F-bombs all over it just because that's the beauty of it, and I know it'll piss somebody off.
Oh, man. But anyways. Oh, what a good show today.
We had a great show.
Man, we went an hour and 15 minutes today. So that's apparently it was pretty good. Let's kind of recap. We got a football game, guys, today in Wink. I'm not in Wink, tomorrow in Wink. Y'all go out and hopefully we can bring home a district win. I don't know about that, but we hope maybe we can. Once again, congratulations to the volleyball girls on their by-district championship, I believe. We do want to send out prayers to OJ. So keep prayers. OJ in your thoughts. And what was her name?
April
Padilla. Good luck in your state qualification.
Congratulations.
And
you made it to state.
Congratulations. And hopefully, she
we'll
does
see
good.
you again.
So, until next time, guys, you got anything last words, Chris?
We're good. Everyone have a safe weekend.
And we want to thank you, Brian, the Ugly Truth Rivera, for once again joining us on the show.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Well, we'll see you next time, guys, and y'all have a good day. And what's today? Thursday? We'll see y'all guys Monday?
Monday.
You down for Monday?
Hey, I'm down for Monday. I'm down for Thirsty Thursdays tonight, too. So it's going down.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.